I've seen people recommending books saying things like, oh, it's really good, just skip chapter 12 and chapter 18 and page 246. And honestly, I am not trying to normalize that. Do you want to read more and feel good about what you're reading, but struggle with time and finding clean books? If so, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Cassidy, a wife, mom, and a lifelong reader whose faith shapes what I read. I learned how to make time for books and choose ones that align with my values. If you're ready for clean books you don't have to second guess and simple reading tips that fit real life, cozy up and let's make reading fun again. If you're sitting there thinking, I just want reading to feel easy again, I've got something for you. I'm hosting a free live Read More challenge happening from June 2nd to the 4th. And here's the thing, I'm gonna make it easy. No complicated system, no spending hours trying to figure out what to read, no wasting your limited reading time on books that aren't even worth it. I'm literally going to walk you through how to simplify your reading life so you can actually enjoy it again, even if you feel like you're so busy or getting distracted. You can join us at fruitfulreader.com/challenge. Let me be honest with you for a second. There have been multiple times where I picked up a book thinking it was clean, and then I'm reading it and I'm like, wait, where did this come from? And usually content slowly creeps in at the end, or maybe it's not even slowly at all. And I remember feeling so frustrated because I just want a good, clean, cozy, fun book to read, and that's it. I don't want to have to be on guard when I'm reading. I don't want to have to feel like I need to skip around. I've seen people recommending books saying things like, oh, it's really good, just skip chapter 12 and chapter 18 and page 246. And honestly, I am not trying to normalize that. If I'm sitting down to read, especially when finding time to read is already hard enough, I don't want to have to remember all these pages to skip around. I don't want instructions. I don't want to be flipping pages to avoid stuff. I want to enjoy the story and support authors who are writing the books that I want to read that fit my values. Not books that you have to edit yourself while you're reading. Because here's the thing, there are so many amazing, well-written, clean books out there. We're not lacking in options, but sometimes it feels like we are because it's so hard to find them and the noise is so loud of all these spicy books that people are reading. So I made this decision. If I'm going to recommend books, especially inside my book club, I'm not going to be the person who says, just skip this part. No way. I want you to be able to pick up a book, settle in, and just read without second guessing, without worrying, without getting pulled out of the story. And that's why I'm so intense about my vetting process now, because I never want you to have that experience. I do not just pick books randomly. I collect recommendations all the time because inspiration just will not show up when you need it. You need a wide pool of options so you're not stuck choosing from 3 books last minute. So here's what I actually do. I save lots of posts on Facebook and Instagram when someone recommends a good, clean book. I keep track of books my friends tell me about. I pay attention to what you guys are talking about inside the community and what kind of tropes you're asking for, what kind of themes you're looking for. And I build a running list over time. So when it's time to choose my books that I want for my book club, I'm not starting from scratch. I already have a curated list to pull from. And then I go into full internet ninja vetting mode. I'm digging into these books before I ever choose them. Because again, you don't have to waste time on books that aren't good. And I know it's a huge struggle finding well-written, clean books. So here's what I do. I read a million of reviews. Okay, not a million, but I read tons of reviews, and not just the 5-star ones, the honest ones. I use Control F, which is like a feature on your computer, to search those reviews for keywords, things like spicy, is it clean, is there language? I'm searching keywords to see what is in these books. I check the author's other books and how well liked they are. I look at the content, is it actually clean? I peek inside the book where I can get a feel for the writing style. I pay attention to pacing and themes and the overall reading experience that people are talking about. I try to catch all the red flags before you ever pick up the book. And I intentionally choose the themes and genres each month because not everyone likes the same thing. And I really want everybody to have a great reading experience. So inside my book club, I always give you 2 different book options each month. And you only have to pick one of them. There's no pressure, just whatever book you want. And I always make sure they're different. So maybe one month we're reading a historical fantasy and a thriller. And then the second month, we'll have maybe a contemporary pick with a romance pick. Or maybe we're doing a cozy mystery with a fantasy book. There's always different genres or different themes. One of my favorite themes that we've done themes with books about books, which I absolutely adore. We've done books where they're focused on friendship. So maybe it's a bunch of different genres, but they all have the theme of friendship. And I always listen to what you want. Members can request genres or themes, and I factor that in too. So it's always a thoughtful mix of planning, variety, and community input. So at the end of the day, I'm putting a lot of thought into these book club picks because I know your time is limited. You're busy, you're juggling a lot, and when you finally sit down to read, it should feel worth it. Not frustrating and not disappointing, just enjoyable and cozy and life-giving. And that's what I want for you, whether you're in my book club or not. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you try to pick a book to read, I really suggest you go on Goodreads and read some reviews. Go into the search bar on the desktop and search in that Goodreads search bar keywords like sex or language, clean, and that will help you vet the book a lot quicker than just reading through all the reviews. That way you're going to have an amazing book to read and you're going to know that it's clean. So happy reading! Hey friend, if you loved today's episode, take 30 seconds to join our free Facebook community of over 30,000 women at fruitfulreader.com/group and connect with readers who just want to read more without worrying about what they'll run into. And if you haven't yet, leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts. It truly helps other readers find the show. Now go pick something off that TBR or add 3 more. I won't judge. I'll see you next week. Happy reading.